Good morning. Today we're going to take a look at the Shawl 18-in-1 multi-tool pliers. So it comes in this box, and it says here that they shall work close with you, so that's reassuring. So here we have a list of the 18 tools: long nose pliers, regular pliers, software cutter, hardware cutter. Basically, these are the usual tools that comes in Leatherman clones that's available in the market. So let's just open this and take a look at what's inside. So we just have the case. The belt loop is rather thin, but I think it should survive. And then we have here spare bits. So Phillips 0, Phillips 2, T20, T15, 1/8 flathead, and a T25. So they have a ball detent. And then inside we have the tool. So it's really nice. It's got this polished handles, and the pattern here reminds me of the Leatherman Free series. And it's got a clip. An interesting thing to note here is the clip seems to be reversible. So that's good. So here's the pliers. So as you can see, the fit and finish is really good. These guys are really getting better and better. A close-up of the head. So we have pliers here, bolt grippers, wire cutters, replaceable wire cutters. So we have the software cutter here and the hardware cutter here. And then there's the crimper here. The tip is very well machined, and there's no play. It's really nice. And did you hear that? It actually snaps in place, so that's really good. That really feels good. That really sounds good. Let's take a look at the outside accessible tools. Still stiff, but it should loosen with use. So we have a plain edge blade. Not very sharp. The thumb hole is chamfered, and it's locking. All the outside accessible tools are locking. And then we have the diamond coated file. So one of the best things about these Leatherman clones. And a wood and metal file. And then there's this, supposedly this should be a saw, but it doesn't really have aggressive teeth, so it's pretty much useless. And then we have here the serrated edge blade. It's Seems to be sharper than a plain edge. And finally, the wood saw. So it's got long, sharp, and pointed teeth. On the inside, we have the bit driver. So we have a Phillips head and a flat head. And then there's a ball detent here to keep it in place. So this is one of the best features of these Leatherman clones. So they use regular bits instead of the proprietary bits from Leatherman. And it's also locking. So all the internal tools are locking. You just have to press this so that you can close. On the other side, we have scissors. They're small, but they're sharp. And then so the problem here are the tools are tightly clumped together, so they're a bit hard to get to. But we have here a big screwdriver or mini pry. You can use it as a mini pry, I guess. So just not for heavy duty use, I suppose. And then we have a small screwdriver, precision screwdriver. So it's rather thin, but you don't need for this thing to be super strong. Definitely not for small screws. And finally, we have the can opener, which is also a wire stripper here. Okay, so that was a chore. This would be the problem here. It's hard to access the tools. So some Leatherman clones only have either the big screwdriver or only the precision screwdriver like the Swiss Tech. So what they did is they crammed all these tools together, and unfortunately that makes it a little bit harder to access. So that would be the downside of this approach. I think they skipped some of the washers. The other problem I see is that the outside accessible tools are located here up front. So this leaves for less space in this area, and there's a chance that you might pinch your skin when you're using the pliers. And then we have here a ruler. So a ruler in both the inch and centimeter scales. And the inch goes all the way to 8 inches, and the centimeter goes all the way to 19 centimeters. Pretty standard, basically. And that's it for my unboxing and overview of the Shell 18-in-1 multi-tool. This is actually a really nice looking tool. So it's got polished elements combined with brushed elements, and it really looks good. And it actually feels good as well. Feels good and sounds good. And although it's definitely a blatant ripoff of the Leatherman Wave, it's hard to argue with the price. Thank you for watching.